part 2. Okay, just to finish up all this, so, yeah. So, yeah. I honestly recently finished up my... Sorry, I'm just checking something real quick. Like, anywho, yeah. One sec. Sorry, I was just looking through looking through what's going on with it. Recording, and I'm also preparing my YouTube for later. Anywho, back to review. Yeah. First of all, we get the Psychic Scouts. Yeah, it's an episode of KO, well, probably the Psychic School and everything else, and yeah, one sec, I think I need to bring something up real quick. So yeah, KO dealing with also a character named Combo Breaker.
Combo Breaker!
Yeah. I feel like I always want to play that sound. Anywho. Yeah, this episode was pretty much just KOB trying to train himself sidekicks and everything else. Also, I like to quickly mention something. This episode is also going to This episode does confirm that Crossover Nexus is canon. Yeah, I just assumed the episode happens on its own and happens on its own universe, and the ending I just assumed the KO at the end was just they said back a Crossover Nexus one or something, but turns out, yeah, he does have the Garnet card, which means, yeah, the reason I was expecting this episode, I was expecting Crossover Nexus to be non-canon, mainly because of continuity and whatnot, but then the Garnet card is here, so this means Crossover Nexus is canon. I'm just saying. So, yeah. So yeah, overall it's a pretty good episode, and yeah. Next is Wags Jagsy, a kind of 4Kids-like episode. So yeah, this is pretty much the entire show is pretty much just a 4Kids-like episode. Yeah, pretty much it's just mostly a Yu-Gi-Oh! Reference themed episode. And yeah, also with the most, dear God, who done this was... Oh, my eyes, it burns. I've ever draw this. Try to draw anime. Seriously, I just really need to punch the guy who does. Or fire the guy who does. This is great to draw anime. To let cartoonists draw anime. Try to draw. Actually, try to draw anime. Characters. Leave it to the professionals, Japanese and whatnot. Oh, okay. And then again, he was voice acted by Sungwon Cho. You might know him because of his sketches. And yes, I watched, or you might know him as ProZD. Yep. So yeah, honestly, a good anime theme episode. It's pretty much that. It's pretty much just that. But hey, it's a pretty good episode. I just didn't really like the Japanese beat. You just feeling eye hurting sometimes. Then we get to Project Ray Wave. I'm gonna say a fashion as themed episode. Oh, but a pretty good fashion themed episode. This is kind of this rebellious as themed episode. Yes. This episode, I am Jeffro. The episode itself is more kind of going with a more rebel type themed episode. Oh, it's typically built or Jeffro has something. Yeah, always that. Mr. Gar's Quest. Again, anyways. Alright, firstly, the I Am Jeffro episode. It's a really nice, emotional episode, and really it shows it's a typical One Rover, One to Rebel, its creator. Also, Crancy Whiskers, can you blink? Hey, can you, how the hell did you get Finn's clothes? Also, give them back, by the way. Hey. Okay, back to the Alright, good looks. Next is Gar's Quest. It's more of a Gar-focused episode. Honestly, a good Gar-focused episode explaining a fair bit of Gar's origin story, as well as the reason why he wants to reasons to explain those certain reasons, as well as Glorb and his protection of Glorbs. And also Weird Puppy thing, but we'll stop talking about that. Yeah, constantly the show does hint that it's still there, but hey, close enough. Yeah. Next is Gar's training. KO training. Punch Julie. I'm sorry, I mean Gar's training. Punch Julie episode. Yeah, this episode has two titles. Technically, while the episode has two titles, yes, it had two titles in this episode. For this. No, I like that it's just. Oh wait, this is a Gar-focused episode. Yeah, another Gar-focused episode, but it also shows Wild Guard being a volunteer and actually going with everything. It does focus one of the other characters, punching Eve, though a lesser important character, but and also punching Mom. He had a nice reference to Dexter's mom in Dexter's lab. I also watched the show. Honestly, a nice little episode to giving another secondary character importance. Anyways, next up is a beach episode. Okay, that's just good. What else? A beach episode. Yeah, a beach episode. If you don't know or new to this whole beach episode thing. That's me. The main yeah, this is pretty much just where the cats just take a break on the beach or something. That's pretty much every, it's almost every single anime in a nutshell. Yeah, it's pretty much every single anime. It's basically every single anime in a nutshell. Oh, yep, every single anime in a nutshell. Oh. Yes. Okay. So, yeah. So yeah, we need to parody the typical beach episode. So yeah. Well, I admit this episode pretty much just wanted to parodize the typical beach episodes. I don't say it's pretty good, but also parodying a bit of tropes and everything else. Also, we get to also yeah, again we see Shanji feed against it. It's action news, and honest, we also see it. Yeah, pretty much this entire episodes are pretty much just trying to parallel, mostly just a typical thing and trying to parallel. Also, and also do a Baywatch theme run. No, I haven't seen Baywatch nor its movie. I haven't seen anything about it related, except for Scare Lupa's teeth doing her own series recapping Baywatch, but I'm not really much for that character. And honestly, it was a pretty good episode. It was more typical beach episode, including the power fans and dealing with the weird giant sea creature at the end. Also, I also made this joke when they got disintegrated. It did. Proximor, I don't feel so good. Yeah, you get the point of the joke. Then we get, and then, yeah. Dude, you. Hey. So yeah, okay. Alternate reality. So yeah. So the episode decided, yeah, we begin with a good, so normal fight, but till we actually get to the Warlock from our universe. And decided, you know what, I want to see alternate parallel universes. They decided to go with the first parallel universe being swapping places. Yeah, this is pretty much what most of the episode is. And then after that, we pretty much get to a lot of alternate universes. And even one from the pilot. Yes, Let's Watch the Pilot is technically in an alternate universe. And we also get to a Little Mermaid reference, apparently. Overall, a good episode with with going on the alternate universe theme. And I kind of wish they give equal screen time to some of these, but okay. Next we get to KO's Health Week. It's a typical health episode. It's KO's health episode. It was basically a typical parody on the Healthy Week episode of the Healthy Theme episodes. Again, I like mentioning most of the show. Yeah, pretty much mostly PSAs in that show. And also we do see Colin getting beat up by Master Shake from Aqua Team Hunger Force Squad. I watched some episodes of the show actually. So honestly, So yeah. Yeah, honestly, I have watched a few episodes from the show, and honestly, I still liked it. Though it's kind of weird they decided to use that as a reference. Probably a few adults may know nowadays. Yeah, no longer original 4. Should also cover our Birdman someday. Oh well. Then we get to it's alien sickness. An obvious sick episode. Yeah, typical sick episode. So yeah, excuse me. Typical week episode. Yeah, the episode starts with, well, normal. They just decided to send venomous virus on them. Apparently decided to send a virus on. And where they feel sick. Yeah, we see Professor just, hey, I just sent you a virus. Yeah, and also I'm gonna say possible foreshadowing. Okay, bye. Yeah. Also, by the way, and they're trying to also do Team Rocket. Yeah, I'm gonna see a lot of Pokemon's attack. Yeah, I'm betting Team Rocket and probably there are also Pokemon's are gonna attack, make venomous. Still like Pokemon though. Though I'm still taking a break a bit from a fair bit of the franchise for now due to a lot of the fandoms as of late. Maybe I'm gonna take a break from the fandoms until everything dies out or something. Yes, because honestly the episode was pretty good. And it was a pretty amazing fight. Sorry. It was a pretty good episode, and I honestly see Red and also KO curing Red, and it's kind of weird when you realize they also mentioned essential oils in this episode. Okay, which one of you guys else is okay? Okay, really, essential oils. Which company did KO buy essential oils from again? If it's either, let's see, I don't know, Herbalife or something? I don't know. Anyways, we get to the series finale. Dark Plaza. So yeah, the two-part finale, Dark Plaza. So yeah. So this begins with a typical day, opening up with like a sitcom of all things. Until Foxy Tail and Ellie informs them they decided to take over for Plaza for the Corp trees. And Carolyn approached Foxtail, revealing her affiliation to Mr. Carr, everything else. The resolution heartbroken, and typical things. KO causing to show his frustration, and almost because TKO, we forgot. So yeah, pretty much that, and yeah, everything else, they decided to do that. And then we reach 2 months later. Lakewood is darker, opposing point. Okay, you can get the point of this. So yeah, they decided that it was killing the glow tree. And it's up to the rest of these other characters to basically deal with this fiasco and everything else. So and then we get to the edgy outfits. Yeah, talk about edgy stuff. Has recently acquired blueprints for the plaza, but it turns out to be most code. Yeah, and decided why not to go deal with the battery, and it didn't work. And also he went. Also, I forgot Mr. Carl's that they cut coffee with the original 2010 logo, Carson Nova Studio logo. And also, by the way, this resistance edgy protecting the goal. Oh, right, yeah, we're another reference to Gravity Falls. Yeah, because we need to still reference the show that still died years ago, and yet I don't know how many people. How many? So, anyways, yeah, it didn't work. And then we say, we are doomed, the power friendship is fake. And I would go, hey, KO, this isn't My Little Pony. Hey, if it's My Little Pony, seriously, does it no, I also feel like it barely uses the My Little Pony thing in the show. I feel friendship was kind of barely used in the show, likewise. I feel like My Little Pony is barely used. I'm saying they honestly barely use it within the show, by the way. So he decided why not to get TKO, and TKO decided to form TKO, basically powered Barry refueling Prismo, yeah, a mecha. Oh, and by the way, earlier also we get to that key from the Plaza Olympics, but yeah, there was something. And then we get to a huge epic fight between them, the point ship, everything else, and with a cool badass fight scene, everything with lasers and whatnot. And which ended with them losing their powers for a few hours. And after realization of a choice, powers, and want to make sure that they were empowered and whatnot, she went, you know what, screw it. You know what, I'm impressed with your leadership. And after LED's leadership, yeah, earlier on there was also a doubt to OMG and lose their powers. So you went, you know what? I'm gonna point you to press leader and everything. And also to remove those suits, we don't need them anymore, and everyone celebrates. And also do. And then we see. And then also deal with Bossmore was in the coast waiting for 2 months just to steal Glow. He did 2 months, even though he can just secretly send his robots to attack. Why didn't he just send robots to attack? This would, yeah, we could have dealt quite sooner if we actually did that. And so yeah, no, so chaos is about any easy advance of the resistance of as well as leveling up. And everyone it was gonna last, and the episode ends like that. Pretty much an amazing finale, by the way. Honestly, you walk continuity, and later we get to a lot of other things happening in the show, and why not? And everything else. Oh, and also we get to that pancake they made. Looking very similar to the together part. Yes, with the chairs, it says strawberry and. I'm feeling Sundays. I just want a proper Steven Universe and OKKO crossover one day. That was my dream crossover. Whole season 3 promises that I get that type of crossover. One day, you would be my crossover. I would get that crossover. So honestly, season 2 is, well, I'll say better than season 1. I feel like the episode, it does expand a fair bit of lore, also introduce how to develop other characters and pretty much everything else. It does pretty well. I don't have much complaints I have with the season, and really, honestly, it was a pretty good season. And before I want to finish up, yeah, let me go quickly talk about season 3 so far. Season 3 is pretty good. They're pretty amazing so far. Actually pretty good so far. The only minor complaint I have with the season, but I'm not gonna spoil it until we get to the point of this review. That's me. Yeah, so far, I'm gonna say, what I have problems with this. show is how long was it between season 1 and season 2 and 3 so far? Like, we just immediately dropped to the action during the first episode, and then a later on episode, I'm not gonna spoil, and in episode 4, I'm not gonna spoil what the name was, they said that one of the characters have retired months ago. Honestly, that's probably the complaint I have, is the probably was how long was it between 2 seasons? Was it? And also making more confirmed canon stuff, and yeah, that's it. Honestly, so far season 3 is pretty good, and I'm looking forward to what's going to happen a few more, and it got pretty dark as well. So yeah. Excuse me. I see. And yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna write a review here. I hope we can get to do the side review when the footage is released. So yeah, bye.